I'm Anthony Sargent, I'm CEO of Luminato Festival Toronto, and we're so sad that this year, because of the pandemic, we can't present the festival that we'd hoped and planned to present. We had an extraordinary range of work lined up from Toronto artists, from Canadian artists, from artists from around the world. And that sorrow is shared, we know it's shared with so many of our friends and colleagues in arts organisations, not just across Canada, but right around the world. There are so many artists who presented extraordinary work in other times that they can't present now. Arts organisations that are closed, they're shuttered. Arts audiences that aren't seeing the work to which they've become accustomed over the years. And we all feel an incredible sense of sadness and loss about that. I'm sure you do, and we all do. And because we're an annual festival and we appear once a year in June, we don't have the option that some of our colleagues have of appearing during the fall or reappearing just after Christmas. So instead of that, what we're doing this June, for the first time, is we're presenting our first ever, all online, all free, virtual Luminato Festival for 3 days in June, from the 11th to the 13th. It'll have a lot of the kinds of things you'd expect to see at a Luminato Festival, an extraordinary range of work in different art forms, different artists, different kinds of work. But we can also do things in a virtual festival that we could never present live. So it'll be a really exciting mix, and it's a first for us. It's a journey of discovery and adventure for us. Do join us for that. That's June 11th to the 13th. Then in a year's time, all being well, Luminato Festival Toronto will be back on the stages and streets of Toronto, and that will be for our 15th anniversary festival. Join us for that, but more immediately, join us between June 11 and 13 for our first ever virtual Luminato Festival.